was giving a bit like,
All right. Let's get on with the episode.
I'm just saying. It's like, oh, I'll go do this for Discovery Channel. No mask.
It was me.
But when I come talk to my
listen,
brothers in a closed environment.
Discovery Channel, they made sure everybody behind the camera had masks. So when I took my mask off, everybody was good.
Well, if you would have told, I would have told Cam to put a mask on.
I mean, it's fine. Cam is family. Cam, it's all right. Cam, you don't have. It's fine.
All right, but they could look. The face is
We're
back.
here. We're here, guys. We're here. You happy?
Not gonna lie, I wish you put the mask back on. His nigga kind of handsome.
Jesus,
I forget how handsome he is sometimes. I got so used over the past couple of months
Lord.
of just interacting with the mask. I was like, God damn, this nigga kind of handsome.
I appreciate that.
I'd have a baby too. Yeah. All right. How's it feel?
Feels cold. Feels cold on this side of the mask. A little chilly. You know. Fine though. We'll figure it out.
Welcome. Happy Monday. Welcome back. This is the Guys Next Door podcast. I'm Mouse Jones.
I'm Mack Wild.
Fly Rye is in LA. But shout out to him. We love him. We miss him. We just came back from Essence Fest, so everybody has to readjust.
AKA the grown-up Freaknik.
I loved that tweet. But yes, Freaknik has grown up and relocated to NOLA and renamed herself Essence.
And she has a FICO score of
773.
773.
And if I'm not lying,
it's clean.
If I'm being honest, out of my 2 Essence Fest experiences, this time I seen the Freaknik. I seen who she used to be. Because New Orleans, you was beautiful.
New Orleans, you are beautiful.
Shout out to Essence Fest for having us on the Beauty Carnival. Shout out to our sisters, the Ask Ashley podcast. Shout out to Ashley and Ashley. That was super fun. Shout out to all the neighbors that pulled up on us, took pictures.
Shout out to everybody who watched us on Hulu.
Oh,
it was live. It was streaming
on
Hulu.
I didn't even know that was a
neither.
thing. I didn't know that was happening. So shout out to everybody that watches on Hulu and let us know you watch it. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
I thought we was in trouble. Was in trouble.
I thought some photos got out.
Whenever I see that many.
I was like,
DMs and requests.
It's getting
like, yeah, here we go.
Here we go.
Now, CJ, but here we fucking go again. But yeah, shout out to y'all. That was an amazing experience. And to be honest, I know I say this a lot when it comes to this, but I don't take any of this for granted. Nothing made me more happy than to, see my brothers. And to be able to do this. It's one thing to get to do this here in the studio and be wherever we're at. And people are like, oh, God, because we're used to it, right? That's where we're from. We was these niggas before these microphones. But
that's
being outside of this and people
bringing this
only
around the
know
world,
us
yeah,
from this,
yeah,
you get what I'm saying? It's a difference.
It's fly.
People like being in New Orleans and people are running up to us for our work.
For the work, yeah.
That seeing them run up to you for your work, seeing them come up to me for the work, seeing them come up to us 3 collectively as the Guys Next Door. It means so much to me.
There's nothing like getting it with your people, man. With the people that you actually care about, that you love. There's nothing
we bum
like
rush
that.
the stage.
We definitely
shout
bum
out to Trauma and Wild African.
Yeah.
Shout out to DJ Trauma and Wild African.
Shout out to the brand that we won't say because they're not paying us. But
you were at Essence Fest and had a really nice stage.
Really nice stage.
Really, really nice stage.
And we shut it down with no music.
No music.
Music. Yep.
No, none, 0. We said cut the music off and watch us do our thing. So hopefully that was enough to let y'all know to pay us next year. But yes, shout out to y'all. But it really meant something. It really did my soul well to have y'all or both y'all on stage at Trap Karaoke in New Orleans, packed house.
We had to tell me one time. That was a good vibe.
That was good.
That was a great vibe.
That was good. Listen,
great vibe.
Listen, man, that felt good.
That felt
good. So everybody who was able to experience that with us, shout out to Kadeen, one half of the Ellises. Shout out to Kadeen, Denora, Crystal.
Yes.
I'm trying to remember everybody. Beloved, Charles. Shout out, we had a great moment.
Gia was there.
Gia Peppers. Danny. Danielle Young. Shit. Yes, we're doing a roll call right now because I feel like it's very important to do this after these weekends. I think sometimes we just experience these weekends and we're so used to it, and it's like,
they
next.
just come and they go.
Like, no, like I'm gonna take this moment to
celebrate our people, man.
Who else was on stage? I said Charles. Mara was on stage. Shout out to Mara.
Yeah, shout out to Mara.
Who else? Shout out
Tiffy.
Tiff.
One of the best singers I know, dog. Tiff.
I'm hosting her wedding.
Are you?
Yeah. I'm hosting her wedding. So
she was telling me.
Yeah.
We gonna talk. We'll talk. Yeah.
So it
makes
became
sense.
official.
It makes sense.
After that, so Tiff Stevenson. I'm gonna do everything in my power to make that show on Sunday because I have a show on Sunday. So I'm gonna do everything in my power to make that show on Sunday.
Whose show?
She has a show. She has something she's doing.
Oh yeah. I was seeing that.
The Blue Note. Mm-hmm. So I'm gonna do everything. It's her, Gene Noble, a bunch of great people. So I'm trying to do my best. I feel like we're missing people, and I don't want to miss people.
We saw a lot
Cromartie,
of people.
Antonio Cromartie and his wife.
Yep.
His fiance. I'm sorry. Shout out to y'all. And I just got really literally met them in person, but the amazing energy. I feel like that area, Fly Rye being
Rico, of course.
Ryan not being here is actually great because then we can celebrate Ryan and him not like be like.
True indeed.
Whenever there is an opportunity for Ryan to jump into action and help, he does it
all the time.
Ryan delivered.
And I'm talking about when it comes to actual shit, like actual maybe physical labor, manual labor, or even just business shit. Ryan is the one. He'll jump on it before any of us all the time. Mm-hmm. That's Ryan.
Yeah. So Ryan didn't even know I needed one. But it was just like, yo, I got a photographer. I was like, oh, yeah, tell him pull up. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's already here. I'm like, oh, shit.
Yeah.
And got some amazing pictures that I will probably cherish forever just because, one, shout out to... Yeah, we're shouting at everybody today, y'all. So if you're annoyed already, you'll be fine.
You'll be fine. It's just another couple minutes.
You'll be fine. What's his name?
Another couple minutes.
Flex Focus Photography. Shout out to Flex Focus Photography.
I know he got some fire ones of me, too. Send over that link.
I screenshotted him because I'm going to tell him whatever. But yeah, shout out to Flex Focus Photography. If you're in New Orleans, you got any photography needs, I would say go to him first. Shout out to House of Blues New Orleans. That's our 10th sold out show. 10th
in a row? Damn, Daddy.
There's never been a time we've been at House of Blues New Orleans and not sold out.
That's fun. That's
so
nice.
I got 2 plaques of my own. So the other 8 plaques, imagine where they're at. Shout out to Jason. Shout out to Pat. Shout out to Abe. Shout out to Kiana, shout out to Eden, shout out to Alexis, shout out to Yak, shout out to Jay, that whole team, shout out to the whole Trap Karaoke team. I gotta tell you about the 15th. Yeah, I got some major news today about the 15th.
I mean, besides my birthday, I can't wait to hear it.
So
I can't wait.
Yeah. Wow. I'm trying to think. Damn, are we missing anyone?
We're probably missing a lot of people.
Eve.
Why do we both think about it at the same time? Eve.
Let's see if we can love on her.
Please,
in
man.
person right now.
Please FaceTime her real fast, man.
Let's see if we can love on Eve in person right now. Watch, she's probably gonna answer the phone and tell me to do something.
Mouse, did you send the email?
Don't yell at us. Do not yell at us. We just want to love on you. Say hi.
Eve, we love you, Queen.
Hi, guys.
Oh, see, that's that inspiration right there. I'm about to go to the gym myself.
I want you to notice that when the phone was just on me, there was no smile. It was like, yes. And then when I showed that Mack was here, it was smile. Hey, guys.
Because I send my emails back. I send the emails back.
All right, everyone's acting really ugly right now, and that's not the point of this call. So, Eve, right now, we're just taking a moment and just like being grateful for Essence Fest and everything that happened during Essence Fest. And we were like, yo, who did we miss shouting out? And we both were like, Eve. So you are on the podcast right now. Our agent extraordinaire who deals with our attitudes, our diva-ish ways. What? Yes, so to the woman that makes it all possible, we want to say we thank you, Eve. Thank you for Essence Fest. Thank you for babysitting us. Thank you for dealing with us. Thank you for arguing with us and keeping us from arguing with each other and everything in between. Thank you, and we love you.
I love you guys.
Love you more.
Now get back to doing whatever you were doing because it looks strenuous.
It's on my Peloton.
Peloton, I know
Big
it.
money. Everybody got so much money around this here. Okay, all right.
Come on now.
Bye, Peloton. All right. Yeah, I like this. I like what we're doing right now. It feels good.
Giving love,
I don't
man.
think we do that. Like I said,
we don't do it often.
We don't do it enough because we're so used to it. Mm-hmm. Like we're literally so used to it. And I remember saying, yesterday, I was like, I don't want to get used to this.
Nah.
I was so happy. All right, we were kind of mad. All right, me and Ryan was kind of mad. we're big mad. We're pissed off. We're big pissed off that morning, Friday morning. We're not gonna say why, but we're livid. And I knew we were right in being livid.
We all
Eve let us be mad. Eve don't ever let us be mad. So when she let us be mad,
I was like, all right.
I said, okay, I'm gonna take full advantage of this. But shout out to us for
handling
being
shit.
professionals.
Yeah,
You know
handling
what I mean?
shit how we do.
But we never, at least for me, it felt like we never took the moment for granted.
Nah.
And I love that about all three of us. That no matter what pinnacles we've been in, let me love on you, because no matter what pinnacles you've been at individually, you still experience all these podcast moments and us like grinding it out to a certain extent. You experience them in real time.
Yeah.
Like I've never looked at you and sometimes I'll be the one like, yo, what the fuck? And you're like, all right, man, just let's get it done. Where I'm like, nah, fuck this. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do.
And so like to see you experience these moments with us, it means something, because like you don't have to be.
True.
You know what I mean? And it's like you do. You are.
I mean, I could say the same for you. I mean, we could reverse the love right back to you. You are for over all of us, you're the one that everybody understands and knows as the face of podcasts, or as someone who is such a shining light when it comes to journalism now, and interviewing and just podcasting as a whole. Just this whole what we're doing. So seeing you kind of take in all of these moments. Shit, even watching you at Trap Karaoke, you do this at least once a week. It's crazy.
Yeah.
And every time you get on that stage, it feels like every time that crowd sings back at you, it hits you. Yeah. It hits you in a brand new way.
Yeah.
So it's always inspiring to watch, especially watch you work.
About to cry. Cam, you got anything nice you want to say to us? No? Okay.
Okay.
Just
yep.
thought maybe you would like to.
No.
Unofficial, official. Cam said you guys are.
Hey, listen, coming from an 18-year-old,
cool.
that's
yeah, I think
that means a lot.
You really get a better
compliment
means a lot. From that. You guys are cool.
Shit.
Make sure, listen, we're loving on each other, we're loving on everybody, but in the meantime, between time, you guys love on us. How? If you aren't, and I don't understand how, but 3 years in, it's okay. Some of you guys have commitment issues.
It's fine.
Go subscribe to the podcast at Guys Next Door podcast, wherever you stream podcasts. Mm-hmm. But if you are subscribing on Apple, make sure you leave us a comment and a rating. What kind? 5 stars.
That's what
Why?
we need.
Because we are children who need validation.
Yes, Lord.
Also,
yes,
you got letters, you got words you want to send to us. Nice stories, bad
we'll take
stories.
It.
We'll take them. Guys Next Door
123. Let me go to this
at
website.
gmail.com. That is guys next door 123 at gmail.com. Yes, the YouTube videos are back up. Shout out to Jay. Shout out to the HMD Studios for holding us down. Ooh. Shout out to Big Kev. Everybody involved. The YouTube is back up and running. Those videos are coming. We are working on the back catalog, but for right now, we're making sure that everything is current. So just breathe. That is Guys Next Door podcast on YouTube. And make sure you follow us on all social media platforms. Everything uniform at Guys Next Door pod. And last but not least, listen, summer months. We're wearing less and going out more.
You see these thighs is out.
And it's inflation.
These thighs are out.
We need money for shorts. Okay, that's why I'm wearing jeans right now. Okay?
Eric Emanuel is not cheap.
At all. Eat. Eat.
Yo.
I don't know why I keep saying because the E. And then like eat. Yo, what?
Sick. You are
sick. I really
sick.
like Rob 49. He be like, Molly water, eat.
Yo.
Cam, you don't like Rob 49? Oh my God, the young kids.
He's 12. You gotta remember.
But so is Rob 49.
That's true.
Molly water, eat.
Yeah.
But then the Eric Emanuel is E.
It's
so
E. All right.
Anyway, go to the Patreon, patreon.com/Guys Next Door pod. Become a neighbor. Pick up your keys today. Mm-hmm. All right. Listen.
I heard you have something on your spirit today.
I won't get over my shit. Listen, I've been going through it.
I heard you
So you have to remember, we record a lot of these episodes in bulk.
Yeah.
Bulk. Bulk.
Bulk.
I hope I'm saying it properly.
Bulk,
We just record a lot at once, so sometimes it'd be some weeks that I get to sit with my brother and I really don't talk to people a lot. Surprise. We don't talk to people a lot. These two guys is who I talk to a lot of my problems about. Well,
True.
and you guys at home, I guess now too. But sometimes so I've been going. A lot's been going on.
Talk to me, brother. I will. This will be your therapy session. I will be.
I don't even like the word.
I'll be.
I thought these are yours.
Yep.
You ain't got them.
Yeah.
How you like them?
They're beautiful.
We not letting y'all know what we talk about because they don't pay us. But it's good to see that you got them.
You know.
Tune the world out, don't you?
Quickly.
On the flank.
Oh, what?
Boop, bing. You put that little boom when it goes.
Yo, when me and Christina go back to Atlanta.
Child, I thought you was gonna say something petty.
No. When me and Christina go back to Atlanta. Oh yeah, it's petty. This button right here.
It go. I know. I be like.
You see her go from, babe, I just.
I didn't say
the greatest
Christina,
thing ever.
I didn't say it. I didn't.
Greatest thing ever.
I didn't even find it funny.
Greatest
Honestly,
thing
didn't
ever.
find it funny. Okay, this is what I want to talk about today. Lots been going on.
We know.
And I think it's fair to make. I think everybody could weigh in on this.
Okay.
I'm gonna ask you, Mack Wilds. Do you feel like you are in the story, or do you feel like the story is about you? Your life,
my
way
life
you
story.
exist in people's life. Do you feel it's more about you existing in other people's life, or people existing in yours? Or is there a medium?
It's a medium.
Talk to me about the medium.
It's a medium, and the medium is something that's the medium now. It's something that's happening. I think relatively more recent than late. And it's because I think I've always kind of driven through life with a first person mindset where I feel like I'm playing GoldenEye. Like it's I gotta handle the game. I gotta do what I'm doing. Well, Call of Duty for you, Cam.
Kids,
I know.
yeah.
Yeah.
They're like GoldenEye.
GoldenEye.
What's that?
Yeah. So I've always had kind of like I gotta just handle the objectives and finish the game as best as I possibly can. But now as I'm getting older, and I think a child probably does this to you, you start to realize that it's more about what you are giving to other people than what you're accomplishing. You still have to accomplish stuff. But it's more about, I think those are like the side quests. You help this person out, you do this, and blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
But now I'm paying more attention to being a light towards other people and being a part of other people's story than I am just focusing on being the key. The everybody's a part of my story type thing.
So I feel like
what about you?
I feel like I just exist in other people's stories, and it's starting to weigh on me. It's starting to weigh on me.
Okay, so explain.
So I don't know what my story is outside of like this quest for success, right? Like, especially like since I turned 30, since I didn't believe I was going to be here to be 30. So it feels like the last couple of years have been just really me existing in other people's stories. I was just so happy to make it to 30. It's like, woof, right? So
Feel that.
So up until 30, I felt like very much my story is my life, and I have sole proprietorship in my story. For the past 3.5 years, it's felt very much that I just exist in other people's story, and it's taxing. It's so taxing.
Do you feel like, I'm asking this because I've went through it. If depending on how you answer, I think I went through something similar. Do you feel like you're living on borrowed time?
Yeah, hell yeah. I think all of this, like, I didn't think I was going to live to see 30, bro. I thought I was going to be packed up by 25. So, like, but I was like, I can see 30. Like, I could see it. Like, I could, no. I remember saying I could see 29. I used to tell my ex-wife, I I'll probably be, don't say that. I could see 29. I could definitely see getting to 29, but 30 was blank. Like, you know how like you look into the future?
Yeah.
Everything always stopped at 29.
You didn't know
my
what was
kids'
past
age,
there.
whatever age my kids would have been when I was 29, which I'm not really good at math. So my oldest is 15, so 12 and 7. 12 and 7, right? That's all I could see. That's all I could see. That's all my mind would be able to let me see. Like, I wouldn't be able to see anything past 29. Now, I seem to be just like I said, nothing really seems, or the things that happen in my life don't really seem to be, except for career, obviously, doesn't really seem to be happening to me as much as it happens around me. Like, you ever see those shows where somebody goes into the past or goes into like this dream world, and
it's
like you see everything,
like there's the world is moving around him.
But if you touch it, it'll be like inanimate, like you can't touch. And I'm just like, what the fuck? Like, I feel like the way people deal with me, the situation that occur, it's like, hey, you do know I exist outside of service to you. And that's good and bad, right? Like, it's like, I'll tell you this, I've been single for some months, and I've never had more relationship problems in my life. Never in my life. Like,
hey man, I heard you single folk have it worse than some married folk. I tell you that.
I'm like, what the fuck? Whoa, hey, huh? It wasn't like this before. Like, it's like having certain arguments, certain discussions, and you hear the way somebody describes a situation. You're like,
huh?
So where do I exist in this? Where do, and it's like, and I think the thing that makes it so much rougher is you feel like no matter, in these instances, no matter what, you can't do it. I can't do it right.
Huh. Question. Is it that you think that you can't do it right? Or do you even think that there's a right way?
I don't think there's a right way. But I don't think there's a right way. I think there's a way you deal with people you love. Perfect example. Let's go. Perfect example. My ex-wife. Been co-parenting. But that's my nigga. That's
200%.
my heart. That's my dog. That's my first love. That's my heart. Like, there's no other way to put it, right? If you play with her, I'm gonna play with you. Like, it's not even gonna be a game, right? Perfect example. So she was doing a thing, whatever, dating, whatever. Leave you alone. Go ahead, do what you're doing. Now, she broke up with the dude. And so the dude, to me, you know how niggas be when they, when you break up with them and they don't want to break up with you. Like, there's a point where you're like, pining and trying to get her back. But then there's a part that like turns into like bullying.
Like, yeah.
Where you're like, I'm not gonna stop till you come back. If I don't bully my baby mother, ain't nobody else in this world gonna bully her. Not gonna happen in this world. Nah, it's just not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. So she tells me, and I guess she was just telling me, and just
as a friend trying to talk.
Definitely not no friend, child. The fuck. But she's telling me, and I'm like, that's what's happening. I bet. Then she didn't come to me asking for my help, but she told me, and I'm like, that's what happening. Immediately, I'm like, oh, this nigga trying to bully you. That's not gonna happen. So
Mouse Jones turned into Mouse Jones, ladies and gentlemen. That's literally what's about to go down. I just wanted to give you guys the disclaimer before he jumps into the rest of the story. Now, please continue.
I'm gonna.
Let's. Do you want me to read this?
Or just redact the name.
Okay. If you hit name redacted up again, I'm gonna violate you. She said, leave her the fuck alone. I'm only telling you this once. Never spoke to this man once, ever. This is the first message that Mouse Jones has sent to him. The message back says, don't know what she told you, but I'll tell you the same thing. She don't have anything to worry about on that front. As far as the threats, ... careful. Ooh, I don't like that. Cause, and you know why I don't like that? Cause as we've grown up, the way that we've grown up, we don't make threats, we make promises. And for somebody to tell me to be careful about a promise.
First of all, this nigga's pussy. So like this nigga's pussy. But now, so you seen the message I sent.
I seen it.
Somehow I became the bad guy.
Of course you became the bad guy.
But I'm like, what the fuck? I just tried to.
You know that doesn't matter. You reached out.
I'm being the person saying, leave her alone. She want to be left alone, leave her alone. Somehow that blew up in my face. I get yelled at. I get spoken to all kind of crazy. I'm saying, what the fuck is going the fuck on? And everybody's like, oh, Mouse, you brought the children into it. Fuck these kids, boy. I don't like
Michael Jordan over here.
Like, what the fuck you mean brought these kids into it? I want you to know how serious I am.
I'll take it to somewhere.
If you keep playing with this person over there, I'm gonna play with that person over there.
I'll take it to a whole nother extreme.
And it's like, what the fuck? I got everybody calling me, telling me, oh, I can't believe you did. And I'm sitting here like, yo, what the fuck?
Are you more mad that told that redacted? Yeah,
make sure
so
you cut.
Yeah, cut. Are you more mad that name redacted told other people, or are you mad that she spazzed on you?
Oh, I don't care. You tell other people.
Okay.
Definitely the spaz. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm being a good baby father. What the fuck?
I mean, I'm not. Yes, what you did was admirable. Was extremely admirable to a certain extent. But yo, you threatened that man child, dog. And it's funny. It's funny because if shoe was on the other foot, if God forbid, knock on all wood, if anything were to ever happen to me and Christina were to break up and anything, and I even get an inkling of somebody making her feel uncomfortable, there's nothing she has to worry about.
That's all I'm saying. Is the fact that I felt that she felt uncomfortable, I jumped in. Now I'm wrong for jumping in. I said, oh my God, bruh. I said, oh my God.
You don't do a regular jumping, Mouse. You do a Mouse Jones jumping. It's a whole different. That's a whole nother level. You do a fat boy cannonball. It's not a. It ain't no regular. It ain't no regular.
But
degular.
Immediately, you as the other man would know, like, okay, this nigga's not playing.
I mean, obviously. So going back, understanding how you treat people, that makes sense. But in what aspects are you feeling like the world is moving around you?
I think
and
I
not
love too
through
hard.
you.
I think I only know how to love in one way, which is hard. So it's like when I see all the world, like I said, I feel like the best way to feel like there's no mouse book no more. I feel like there hasn't been a mouse book since I turned 30. I feel like Mouse is just a reoccurring character in everyone else's stories.
Because you feel like you're giving so much of yourself to other people.
Yes. I didn't even think, yes, that's exactly how I feel. That's exactly how I feel. So I feel like, over here, he's in this chapter. Mm-hmm. And then he's this in this chapter. And then he's this and that. Oh, we like, oh snap, Mouse is in this book too. Oh wow, Mouse is in this book too. Oh shit, he's in this book too. And the only book that maybe I exist in is like a rags to riches success story, maybe. And that's I feel like even sometimes in that I feel like I'm still like just a chapter, right? And like the whole scope of this thing that we do, entertainment, which I love. I love this shit. I breathe this shit. I've never felt more fulfilled than doing what we do in the many ways and facets we do it. I want to act.
Yeah.
I host. I do podcasts.
You do it all, and you do it extremely well.
So in those moments, I'm still not feeling like this is my moment. It feels like somebody, is gonna look at a textbook, or somebody's gonna talk to someone in like 5 years. There's gonna be some like obscure documentary, and it's gonna be like the Mouse Jones years. This kid could have had it. This kid would have. He was right there, but the powers that be or whatever kept him away. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Because when you look at it, it's like, why haven't I gotten the opportunities? Oh wow, damn it! I did not want to talk about this here.
Yeah, come on, we here. We in the crib, bro.
Wow. Okay. I don't complain about this stuff.
Of course not.
I don't complain about this stuff. I am grateful for the fan base, the engagement, the everything we're able to do. But I'd be a fool if I looked up and was like, as talented as I am, as good at there's no one. If you put me up against anyone else that does any of the things I do, interview, host, podcast, whatever else.
Mm-hmm.
You're not going. If you want to humble me and say you're not the best,
you'll be hard pressed to find somebody who's better.
You can't find nobody that's better than me. You find me equal, equal peers. Even then, I don't know that they're that equal because I'm willing to go for the jugular. I'm willing to take what's theirs in mine. I don't know if everybody's willing to do that. You get what I'm saying?
I know what you mean.
So show me who's better than me.
And because of that.
But I still don't get. Fuck, I didn't want to talk about this here. But I still don't get what is mine.
Or what you feel you rightfully deserve.
Right. And I don't get it. The verifications, the fucking invites to this, and the put it on this list, and oh, we got to get him on this stage, and like what?
I guess we're gonna have this type of episode. I too feel like that often, often, and I think in these later years, I've chalked it up to different career moves that I've made, things I've allowed to happen versus me taking advantage or me, I don't know, me doing something versus listening to the team that I had before, and just different things. But I often look at myself, the caliber of acting that I feel like I have, and not only that, the caliber of actor that I'm willing to be.
See, not to interrupt you, I think that's why all three of us come together the way we do. And no matter what our differences is, no matter what we may disagree on, argue, whatever we feel about one another, obviously it's brotherhood at the bottom of it, at the foundation. But it's the fact that all three of us are willing to do everything it takes to be the best at what, one, we individually do, three, what we decide to do together. It's that what you just said. What you're willing to do to be the caliber of actor you need to be. The things I am willing to do to be the caliber of on-air host personality, TV journalist that I'm willing to be, on stage host that I'm willing to be. People, I'm willing to do it all. Ryan, everything that he's willing to do to be the business savvy person, podcaster that he needs to be.
It's a real thing. It's a, again, even with all of that, with everything that I've done, it feels like there's often times that I look back and I look at all of the accomplishments and all of that stuff, and I sit back and I'm like, so why don't I get invited to this place, or why don't I get, this hit up from this person, or, why am I not here with this? And honestly, the only thing or little bit of solace that I garner from all of this is the main reason why I created the 95, which is to never be satisfied, to understand that what you did in the past is what you did in the past, and there's no such thing as perfect. There's no such thing as, you've done it all, you've got it all. There's always a little more to strive for, so to keep striving. So that's the only thing that kind of keeps me going for real. Otherwise, there are a lot of times that I sit back and I'll, fucking social media, it's a fucking, it is a cesspool of everybody's success stories, and I've done this, and I'm at this party, and I'm around this person, and we're so popping, and blah, 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 and you never really understand what people are going through behind all of those photos, but, we all look at them, and I'm like, damn, dog, like, why aren't I getting booked for such and such? Why is this person getting recognized more? Like, I know I could be a better actor. I know I can do more, et cetera, et cetera. But yeah, that's real. Even music, like, it's the same shit. I'm like, I have a way better ear than half of these niggas. I know I do. And I know the shit that I could produce is way better. But again, I'm on myself hard about that, because I can't talk shit if I'm not in the game. So yeah, that's crazy that you bring that up. Even with that mindset, understanding that right now, you're not getting everything that you deserve or that you feel like you deserve. What if you can call this chapter of your life something? What would you call this chapter?
Theirs.
And you would tell them to use the right spelling, correct?
Definitely THEIR.
Oh shit. Oh man.
Way to lighten it up. Yes, definitely. We're talking about ownership, people. Yeah, no. If I would have looked at that book and it would have said THERE, I would have been like, what the fuck is going on here? Who approved this? But yeah, I feel like that. Because like you said if it's a chapter in my story, I don't feel like this is my story. I don't have a story right now. I'm like fucking, I feel like the sitcom, I feel like Waldo. I feel like Kimmy Gibbler. I feel like Screech. I feel like, I don't know, fucking Screech had a fucking,
I was about to say
Screech had a more fucking main role part than I feel like I got.
Jesus.
But yeah, I feel like Kimmy Gibblers, the Waldos, shit. Who am I? The fucking, Wendell from Parenthood, like, bruh man from the fifth floor. I might be in this episode, I might not, but when I'm here, everybody loves it. And fifth floor, like, yeah, everybody loves it. I'm not Martin.
Huh. What?
And like, so like, when I say that, it's like, what do it's not just me making these appearances, me making these appearances in these people's scenarios and lives and stories to benefit their story for whatever reason I'm here for. I'm only existing there to them. They're not existing to me. Feel like that in some friendships and some romantic relationships and interactions. Like, I feel like that shit with my, oh my God.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that shit with like my oldest daughter right now. Like 15 is a motherfucker.
Oh yeah, but it's a bitch, bro.
I don't know if I like her right now. It's fun and game, but
It's
I don't
true.
know if I like her.
Yeah.
Like the person she is exhibiting herself to be at this moment, it's like I had you on a 17, so you gotta we're bearing with each other here. And it's like, yo, you're not giving me anything. And you're taking stances that if you were other people, adult people, I would never deal with you again.
Yep. Ain't life funny?
And so it's, once again, I exist in her story.
Yeah.
I'm dad. I get to exist as dad in her story. And then I'm like, which causing me to negotiate the way I father my 10-year-old. And like just making sure like, okay, am I doing everything? Hey kid,
Whew. Don't want to make that mistake.
I can't do that again. You need me to do anything? Please don't. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like, bro.
When's the last time that you've actually done something for yourself besides just buy clothes?
I was about to say, what the fuck? Then what is? I don't. What is it? What does that mean?
Just do something for yourself, like really. For example, I don't. You know me. I'm a very, as of late, I'm a very frugal guy.
He's a pretty cheapskate. He is. To be the rich friend, he definitely is a cheap.
Cheap.
Skate.
I'm cheap. I'm cheap. I'm cheap.
He is a cheap fucking skate.
But I love good stuff.
Yeah.
I love great stuff. So whether it's, if I'm buying clothes, it's literally like I have a specific budget, and this is for the next 3 to 6 months. This is how much we're spending. I get me somebody, one of my people, Julian, somebody from the fashion world. Listen, we got $5,000, maybe that much to fool around with. Let's make a season of clothing. And shoot, I might fuck around and that'd be my fits for the year.
That is him. Shit, it's me too. Shit.
But I'm very. There are certain things that for my birthday is coming up, and
July 15th to be
exact, everybody. And for my birthday, I always like to, because I've always been in a place where, and it sucks. This is one of those. It sucks to be in a position to be, I guess, the rich person because nobody knows what to get you. Everybody always talks about, yo, what can I ever get you?
I think that's the easiest.
Dog, give me anything.
It's because I don't have, if you're the rich one, at least in my regard to you, it's like, I'm not going to do something for you or get you something that is a monetary thing because you can get that. Now you really get to see who gives a fuck about you.
Which is why I always say that men are better gift givers than women. But I digress. Way better.
If you don't tell a woman what to get you, she'll get you fucking luggage.
Exactly.
I got luggage one time.
We're not going to, listen. Every Father's Day.
Oh no, I got the best Father's Day gift I've ever gotten this year. Ever. It might be the best gift I've ever gotten. It's a fucking, that book I post every morning of Jay-Z.
Oh yeah.
Devotionals.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I got for Father's Day.
That's fire.
It's the best gift I've ever gotten.
This year I got a Spike Lee coffee table book, which I'm not mad at. It's
That's
cool.
Pretty fire.
It's cool. Coffee table, right. Spike Lee. Shout out to Spike. But every other year it's been socks.
Yo, can you imagine a Spike Lee? We should get Spike Lee on Guys Next Door.
We need to.
We do it?
I think we definitely can get Spike on here. We'll talk. But I for this year for my birthday, I'm gonna get some Cuban cigars, and I'm gonna get a really nice, like one of my favorite tequilas, and I'm probably just gonna find a rooftop somewhere and just sit and chill and just think. I don't need nobody to like. I don't need no big grand party, which I would love, but I don't think. I'm gonna be working at the time. It just doesn't make sense. There's certain things that I have to do now that just make sense. So it's more of a, I'm gonna take time for me to not worry about being a dad, not worrying about being a husband, not worry about being a son or whatever. Just kind of find the two things that I love. I love a really good tequila. I love Cuban cigars, and I'm gonna go sit somewhere and just be by myself for, even if it's just an hour, just a vacation for me. That's what I need. When's the last time that you actually just did something that you liked besides buying clothes? Because that's low key a part of our job.
When I went to the Bahamas,
That's what I'm about to say. I feel like that was almost 3 years ago now.
It was 2020.
Was it 20?
Mm-hmm. Or January 2020.
Yeah, January.
Because it was right before we went back on tour. Remember, I came back. We did the live show.
Yep.
And then
right
DC. You had just went down to Virginia. Yeah, that was it. If I could think, that was it. That was the last time I did. And I'm not a huge traveler, so like.
And that was
remember we was in the
30.
chat and like y'all were helping me like
figure
it out
yeah.
because I was like, all right, so I just buy it and just go. That was the first time I like, that was the first time I was just, like literally. I thank Mack and Ryan, and a few other people for helping me through that because like it was super nerve wracking for a bit. For somebody who doesn't get rattled, it was like rattling me a bit because I was like, all right, I've never been nowhere, so do I just do it? And it was the first time I did something without no like, you have to be here.
Mm-hmm.
It was like, all right, I can do this date. I get back just in time for the live show. This is just my time for me. And I was like, yo, Mac, do I just go? What do you do?
Which was amazing, by the way.
And then I did it. And, I had 3 amazing days. So I would say that was the last time. Other than that, I'm very intentional about, like, not answering people.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess that's, like, my time I take to myself. Like Monday.
I'm about to say.
Like, wasn't Monday? Monday we all came home?
Yes. Well, you came home Monday.
I came home Monday.
Rico went left on Sunday,
and you left Saturday.
I left Saturday.
Yeah, so Monday when I got back home, I didn't answer anyone. I didn't talk, even our stuff. I didn't answer anyone. I didn't deal.
But that's more of a recalibration period.
Okay,
and if you think about that, it's more. That's business stuff as well. Everybody needs to kind of get back into the groove.
You cursed me the fuck out on Tuesday. I'm sorry. Don't leave.
But I really think that I think that that's a necessary part of this not only this business that we're in, but for some reason I feel like when we're in this business, there's so much that is constantly asked of us. My man, $100,000. There's so much that's constantly asked of us that our jobs is low key to give people energy.
Yes.
What are we doing to not just to kind of recalibrate and get settled back in, but what are you doing to recharge? Because there's a battery.
I feel like my energy battery is up. I feel like my love battery is like decreasing.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like and I don't feel that my loved battery is being charged.
Where do you feel most loved?
I don't know. Right now, for a long time, for like at least the past 6 months, on stage. On stage is where I feel the most love. That's where I feel the most loved. I feel like those cousins, those fans, those, whatever the event is, those people are loving me.
Mm-hmm.
And without reciprocation, without transaction, should I say.
Yeah.
And they understand that Mouse is up there and he loves us and he got us through the name. We got him. And then after that, it feels like I have to perform for all the other love I get. which is crazy, right? When I'm performing, I don't feel like I'm getting love from performing. But when I get off stage, I feel like, okay, it's back to like performing for, hey, I'm here and I'm doing, hey, feel like the WB Frog.
Super racist, by the way. That's super racist. But
frog?
Absolutely.
How? It's a
What?
frog.
Bro, the racist was the frog was built off of the whole the
Minstrel show?
No, yeah, the minstrel show joints. It's crazy.
You motherfuckers, we can't have nothing.
Dub. Dave Chappelle did a skit about that. Well, he didn't do a full skit about it.
I remember it though.
Oh man. Oh my God. No, but this is good. This is good. I think right now one of the biggest things that you need to think about are just your different places of love. Like you need to find your place. Find your place of worship.
Take me to the king.
No, you gotta whatever that thing is for you, man, you have to find the time. Even if it's because you went to the Bahamas, right?
Yeah, I went to the Bahamas.
Even if it's going back to the Bahamas once a year, whether it's on some like, yo, I don't give a fuck if you coming with me or not. I gotta go to the Bahamas. I gotta recharge.
I do love the Bahamas.
Because and this is gonna fuck you up. You can't expect somebody you can't expect other people to fulfill the love that you're not giving yourself.
Oh wow. Don't you talk to me like that, Mack Wiles. Don't you dare.
If from this conversation,
wow,
we're so caught up in work, we don't ever give ourselves just a kind of space and a couple of minutes and some time to kind of just love on ourselves. That's why I was like, yo, what do you do besides, go to the nail salon and go buy clothes? Gotta really take some time and debo the time that you need to love on yourself.
Definitely, and yeah, you're right. Because a lot of that is stuff. I get caught up, and I get so caught up that I end up not doing the things that I really, really love. That even
That's what
like
I'm saying.
that better me. Like even when it comes to boxing and running, I love them so much. Like I'm constantly studying run techniques and breathing techniques and routes and terrain and like hiking.
Mm-hmm.
I've been wanting to get into that, and it's like I want to do that, and even trail running, I want to get into that, and it's like that would not only better my mental but my body.
Yeah.
Right. And then boxing, love it, and I feel like all that stuff would it's stuff I'm exerting energy, but it has a benefit, and also it's just that kind of episode. I've been honest with you and Ryan about the pandemic belly. That motherfucker. I done cut it shrinks, but it won't go away.
It won't go away.
I remember we was down there, we was in there, and everybody and somebody had complimented like, y'all all look so good in shape. And I was like, no, I don't.
Hey,
I think you said it. You were like, you see us? Yeah. I'm like, no.
I'm gonna give it a bone, man. It's you're not the only one that deals with body dysmorphia. It's real, because there's times that I be looking in the gym. I think we talked about this right after I said that. I was like, bro, there's times that I'm in the gym and I be like, dog, I look disgusting.
Right.
And then there's other times that I'm like, oh shit, okay. But it's usually somebody who says something that I'm like, maybe, kinda. All right, I can see what you're talking about. But to me, I think it's because we look at ourselves way too much.
Right. There's that.
Yeah.
And then there's that. Because and they're like, what are you talking about? I'm like, I used to have abs before the pen. But once again, it was my fault. I got so consumed with making money in this time where I couldn't make money. I didn't work out not one fucking bit. And now I'm dealing with the ramifications.
I mean, but it only
Because I was
takes
happy. I damn you. No, I was happy.
Hey, nigga.
Happy with the way I fucking look going into that motherfucking man. That could tell me nothing. I had
My man was looking like a
shirt
my
on
man was looking
poppy.
snatched.
Niggas was taking pictures of me with my shirt off on Bushwick. Like, yeah, okay, you get a picture. Yes,
We got your tattoos, depth before designer. I like.
you look good. You know, no pause. Niggas got pause. You look like I do. And I was like, wow, that nigga said. You just told me you said you were looking. You said somebody can't.
So you can't expect somebody to love
you the
love
way
you.
you're not loving it. Ooh,
Yeah.
Don't you talk to me like that, Mack Wells. That'll preach.
Yeah.
That was Bodega Baptist.
That was hallelujah.
Bodega Baptist. All right. I like episodes like this.
Me too.
Where there isn't always an end. There isn't always a button to put on the answer. There isn't right. We don't always get to answer a question. It's this is real life.
And again, this is another thing just to kind of for you to think about. This is an everlasting book that we're writing. This chapter may be theirs, but the next one might be mine. So just to kind of,
Well, hopefully I get a book deal. Because it doesn't feel like I got a book. It feels like I'm in theirs. So hopefully I get a book.
I'm about to say, just constantly remember that this is a chapter. That this is just a chapter. And if right now the moment is to just pour into people, do that as best as you possibly can.
And like I said, not to rehash, I'm fine with that.
No, I
just
know
don't
that.
want to feel like the tornado that keeps happening to people.
Of course.
That is, and I know people can look at me and be like, "Oh, you don't care, toxic, da da da." But I don't want to be known as the thing that happens to people.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
I know exactly
I don't
what
want
you
to
mean.
be the person that when I leave your life, you're like,
Well, that happened.
that happened.
I mean, but
And I feel like that's what I'm being made to feel like.
you could take that both ways, because you teach people certain things about themselves, things that they like, things that they don't like, and you teach them how to deal with people the right way, if done correctly. There's nothing wrong with a tornado. You got to build and destroy. You can't have one without the other.
I'm about to fuck y'all lives up. Mack Wild just told me to. All right, let's get out of here, Mack. You got anything you want to? You got anything you want to promote? Anything?
Hey man, we back. We back, man. And man, we appreciate y'all. We miss y'all, man. And it feels good it feels a little chilly. I see how you guys feel when you shave your beards off. No, seriously, man, I appreciate y'all, and I appreciate y'all for rocking with us this entire time.
3 fucking years. That's
through
nuts.
a pandemic, the whole 9. And I know the pandemic is still going on, and I know there's still people getting sick and all of that. But as long as you are staying safe,
now, you're a pussy. No, just playing.
Jesus Christ.
Just playing.
I want you guys to stay safe. I want you guys to continue to understand that the one thing that's plaguing us all right now is actually not COVID. It ain't monkeypox or listeria. It's hate. And the only thing that could cure that is love. Love and understanding. Taking the time to understand somebody.
I just want to say, abort these babies, fuck these kids,
Ew.
if that's your choice.
Ew.
Fuck these motherfucking kids, if that's your choice. All these pro-lifers is super pro-life until it come time to take care of the actual people that's actually living.
Talk about it.
Fucking no universal health care, but you pro-life.
But you pro-life.
No access to fucking health care.
But you pro-life.
But you pro-life. No access to food.
No food. You burning down food processing. You burning down food centers and all of this. But you pro-life.
Suck my dick.
Entire dick.
That's pro-life. So guys next door, you already know where we stand on that. Because obviously with with these amendments and Roe versus Wade being overturned, that's going to affect our women the most.
Absolutely.
So anything
women
that's going to affect our people the most, we're here, we're frontline for. So if there's anything we can do, let us know. If there's anything guys next door could do to get more information out, let us know. Please let us know if there's anything we can do to put eyes on anything or any organizations helping, not just telling us to go out and vote. Cause suck my dick at this point. Don't tell me to go out and vote. I'm not. And people did, and look what that got them. So don't do that. Anything that has actual tangible change and action and effort, please let us know. We'll stand by it 1,000%. I'm trying to think. Trap Karaoke, trapkaraoke.com. Make sure you follow us at Trap Karaoke on Instagram.
Greatest show in the world.
It is. It is. And I don't say that. Usually when I say, let me say, so there had been some chatter. There had been some chatter about, just people in between or people around. I'm a super competitive person.
We know that.
Always will be that.
That's how we are.
I always want to win.
Yeah.
Super competition. But in competition, there can also be opportunity to see your brother.
True.
So I want to shout out Charles and Shireen of R&B House Party.
R&B House Party is dope.
It's a lovely movement. It's a lovely, it's a necessary movement.
Yep.
Love going there. And every time I'm there, Charles extends the microphone to me. And as a host, you know how important that is.
Oh yeah.
So shout out to Charles for that. And I appreciate that, and I appreciate the moment that we have in those moments to love on one another and just show people like, hey, no matter who's in between or what's going on, don't ever get it confused that, I'm here to support my black brothers and good people. Mm-hmm. Him and his wife are just really good people, and he's just a really good man.
Yes.
And I don't know if he gets enough love in that instance. So shout out to Charles, I think on Instagram, named Beloved1906. Show him support. R&B House Party. If it comes to your city, please go. Always a dope moment. He gives me quite a run for my money when it comes to melodies, but we all know who the OG is. Thank you.
Kurt. He's talking about Kurt.
I'm talking about me. It goes me, Kurt, then Beloved. That's how the Melodies from Heaven goes. It goes me, Kurt. Yo, shout out to the cousins.
Yeah, I'm about to say, hey.
Because
that was
during
hilarious.
The BT Awards,
that was hilarious.
I got like fucking 100 messages. I couldn't even post them more. I got like 100 messages of people up there, of people like watching and be like,
look at Kurt Franklin trying to be Mouse Jones.
Like, it's his song. But they're right. Yeah, they're right.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, Kirk, yeah. It is what it is. It's mine.
We got to get Uncle Kirk up here too.
Listen, Kirk, get back. I'm so happy I was able to do the interview over the pandemic. But him, Guys Next Door,
that'll be hilarious.
What if we did that live in Dallas?
I'm all the way with that. With all the smoke.
So let's try and shoot for the new year after when you schedule it up. Let's do that. But yeah, Trap Karaoke, Guys Next Door. Have you made the announcement? Swagger's coming back.
Oh yes,
Season 2?
Yes. Season 2 of Swagger. I'm actually girl, relax.
Shut up. Nobody's even talking to you.
Yes, Season 2 of Swagger. We are back out in these streets. I want to say thank you guys for watching. All of you that did watch. All of you who haven't watched, please make sure that you go to Apple TV Plus to go check it out, man. It's a crazy season. Last season was about AAU basketball. Yeah. I mean, I don't know if I.
Listen,
you know what? Yeah, I'll give you a little bit.
It's your podcast. You should be able to.
Last season was about AAU basketball and how that, you start to see how that affects the young kids growing up and kids getting in that season. This season is about the prep schools.
Those dirty motherfuckers.
Oh, it's about to get crazy.
Okay. Your character is
We're gonna talk.
devious?
We're gonna talk.
Okay.
Oh yeah, of course.
You are a devious motherfucker.
Absolutely.
Who is he? That is not the Tristan I know.
Absolutely. and I got a new job and I got more money. It's so lit.
In both sides?
Oh, absolutely. Yes.
Yes. More support, more Guys Next Door. We are going back on tour. So look for that. We'll try. We're definitely going on tour in 2023.
Yeah.
I've talked to Mack and Ryan. I'm saying it in front of y'all so y'all can hold us accountable. We are going to get one show this year. You guys have been asking. We will get at least one show this year. Not sure where that'll be. But it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. We promise it's gonna be well worth the wait.
Yep.
You already know to support Eco Agave straws.
Yep.
If you're in Tulum, make sure you
go
hit up Ryan and get on that yacht. Get on that yacht. And Ryan has a whole bunch of other great things he's working on. Just send him some love. You know what I mean? We always got to talk about everything going on, but just go show Ryan some love if you can. And we'll see y'all next Monday. We'll be here and y'all will be there and we'll be together. See y'all next Monday.
Peace.